Hey Steelers Nation, we're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. When Pittsburgh Steelers fans first realized the team had missed the opportunity to sign quarterback Justin Fields, a wave of frustration swept through the fan base. Many were quick to point fingers, with some blaming the team owner, Art Rooney too, accusing him of being too frugal to match the two-year, $40 million offer the New York Jets had extended to Fields. Others shifted their focus to head coach Mike Tomlin, questioning whether his hesitation to guarantee Fields the starting job played a role. But more than anything, the fans were irate with Tomlin for benching Fields in the first place, creating a sense of broken trust between the player and coach that would ultimately influence his decision to leave Pittsburgh. The tension surrounding Fields' future with the Steelers only grew as CBS Sports' Aditi Kinkhabwala weighed in. She tweeted that if Fields were to stay in Pittsburgh, he would have to overcome the sting and distrust from last season. When the Steelers acquired Fields, he was originally slated to back up Russell Wilson, who had already been signed by the team. Despite discussions that Fields would be given a chance to compete, Tomlin made it clear that Wilson held the pole position, leaving many insiders to believe that Fields had an uphill battle ahead of him in the race for the starting role. Yet, an unexpected turn of events seemed to favor Fields when Wilson suffered a calf injury prior to the start of training camp. The injury kept Wilson sidelined until Week 7, and Fields stepped in to take over. While he helped lead the Steelers to a respectable 4-2 record, Tomlin still maintained that the starting job belonged to Wilson. As Wilson's return grew imminent, whispers began circulating that a faction of the team preferred Fields as the starter. Despite this, Tomlin ultimately chose to go back to Wilson, which many saw as a reflection of how the Steelers may deceive players, leaving them uncertain about their roles. The discussion surrounding the team's decision to let Fields go reached new heights when Ray Fittipaldo from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette addressed it in his chat column. A fan expressed concern, noting that Tomlin's tendency to mislead players about their usage had caused them to leave the Steelers and seek opportunities elsewhere. The fan asked whether Fields' departure signaled the beginning of a trend that could spell trouble for Tomlin and the team's future. Though there was initial support for Fields as the starting quarterback, especially as Wilson prepared for his first game back, opinions quickly shifted when Wilson performed beyond expectations. Wilson's return was nothing short of impressive. He played better than Fields had in the early weeks of the season, even leading the Steelers to a thrilling victory over Joe Burrow and the Bengals. The offense flourished, and by Week 14, the Steelers were 10-3. Fans were ready to crown Tomlin as the NFL Coach of the Year and declare Wilson a top contender for NFL Comeback Player of the Year. But then, the unthinkable happened. As the season wore on, Wilson's early success gave way to struggles, and the Steelers ended the season on a 5-game losing streak. While Wilson wasn't the sole reason for the team's collapse, the losses raised doubts about the future direction of the franchise. Fields, despite his ups and downs, appeared younger and more athletic, leading many to wonder if Tomlin had made a mistake by not holding on to him. The question now looms: did Tomlin misjudge the situation, leading to a breakdown in trust with both the players and the fans? Despite these concerns, Tomlin has long been regarded as a coach who builds strong relationships with his players, praised for his honesty and his ability to foster a winning culture. His reputation as a coach players want to play for is one of his defining traits. However, there have been instances where former players, like Melvin Ingram, have felt misled during their brief stints with the team, raising doubts about Tomlin's commitment to keeping his word. Is it possible that the trust he once built with his players is beginning to erode? But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a stunning move that sent shockwaves through the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers are reportedly setting their sights on a player that could redefine their offense. Tyreek Hill. Known as the Cheetah for his lightning-fast speed, Hill has electrified the league since his debut in 2016, earning 8 Pro Bowl selections and a Super Bowl victory with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, with whispers of a potential move to Pittsburgh, football fans are eagerly anticipating the possibility of seeing Hill in black and gold. But what would his arrival mean for the Steelers' high-flying offense? For years, the Steelers have been known for their hard-hitting defense and steady ground game. However, with the NFL increasingly leaning towards a pass-heavy approach, Pittsburgh's offense has struggled to keep pace with the league's elite. Enter Tyreek Hill, arguably one of the most explosive wide receivers of his generation. After spending the 2024 season with the Miami Dolphins, where he led the league in receiving yards, Hill's frustration with the team's underperformance, including their failure to reach the playoffs, has sparked rumors of a trade. Could the Steelers be the team to make a splash and lure the cheetah into their ranks? Hill's impact on any team is undeniable. Last season, he finished with 1,799 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns, earning first-team All-Pro honors. With the Steelers' passing game in need of a jolt, Hill's arrival would give quarterback Kenny Pickett a weapon unlike any other, an elite playmaker capable of turning a simple slant route into a game-changing touchdown. Imagine a combination of Hill's speed and the Steelers' tradition of gritty football, an offense that blends explosiveness with physicality. It's a pairing that could reshape the AFC North. However, Pittsburgh's pursuit of Hill is not without its risks. The Steelers would have to weigh the financial and cultural implications of bringing in such a high-profile player. Hill's outspoken nature and his recent social media outbursts in Miami, including his cryptic message hinting at his departure, could create potential disruptions. Pittsburgh's locker room has long been praised for its unity, and integrating a player with a high-demand personality would require delicate management. But if there's one thing the Steelers are known for, it's their ability to handle big personalities. Just think back to their success with players like Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. Tyreek Hill's personality is as dynamic as his play on the field, and that could bring both opportunities and challenges for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Known for his fierce competitiveness and confidence, Hill has often been a lightning rod for attention both on and off the field. His outspoken nature, combined with his relentless drive to be the best, might initially raise some eyebrows in Pittsburgh's traditionally tight-knit locker room. However, Hill's ability to motivate and push those around him is undeniable. His presence would inject an edge to the Steelers' offense, perhaps igniting a new sense of urgency and determination within the team. Hill's leadership style, while unorthodox, could be the spark the Steelers need to elevate their game. He has spent his career as a leader on the field, often taking charge in critical moments. Whether it's stretching the field with his unmatched speed or making clutch plays in the postseason, Hill has proven that he thrives under pressure. The Steelers have struggled in recent years to find consistent offensive firepower, and Hill's ability to stretch defenses could unlock a new dimension for Pittsburgh's attack. His ability to take the top off the defense would create more opportunities for others, especially for rising stars like George Pickens, who could benefit from the additional attention Hill would draw from opposing defenses. Moreover, Hill's championship pedigree would be invaluable to a franchise with 6 Super Bowl titles under its belt, but that has not won the big game in over a decade. Having been part of the Kansas City Chiefs' Super Bowl LIV winning team, Hill knows what it takes to get to the top, and he could bring that experience and mentality to Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a storied history of success, but their last Super Bowl appearance came in 2011. Hill's championship experience could help galvanize the team, providing the necessary leadership to guide them through the postseason and to the ultimate goal. Finally, Tyreek Hill's competitive fire and ability to thrive in high-stakes situations could be exactly what the Steelers need to return to the NFL's elite. With a defense that has consistently ranked among the best in the league, Pittsburgh has the foundation in place to make another deep playoff run. However, it's been their offense that has held them back. Hill's game-breaking speed, combined with his championship mindset, could be the catalyst to propel the Steelers back to the top of the NFL. If the Steelers manage to acquire Hill, they wouldn't just be adding a wide receiver. They'd be adding a leader who could help them reclaim their place as one of the NFL's most successful franchises. As the offseason progresses, all eyes will be on the Steelers' front office to see if they take the plunge. With Hill's contract situation in Miami uncertain and the Dolphins facing a crossroads after missing the playoffs, this could be the perfect storm for a trade. A move for Hill could push Pittsburgh back into Super Bowl contention, but it will require careful consideration. If the Steelers do pull the trigger, however, it could be a game-changing decision that sets them on a path toward a high-powered future, with Tyreek Hill leading the charge. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.